Would you defend your last sourcing decision if the assumptions change tomorrow? Because in procurement, they often do. Prices shift, volumes move, risks escalate. A plant requests a last-minute adjustment, and suddenly what looked like the right award decision becomes a change request, and the team has to respond fast. That's exactly why Convia exists. The Convia Sourcing Navigator is an AI-native decision intelligence layer for sourcing decisions and change requests. We help teams compare alternatives faster, align stakeholders earlier, and document decisions in a way that still makes sense weeks or months later, even when the world doesn't stay still. The core challenge is simple. Procurement decisions must be robust and explainable under constant change. But today, 4 things get in the way. First, uncertainty isn't an exception, it's the operating environment. Second, scenarios are still built manually and ad hoc. The moment assumptions change, comparisons break, and rework starts. Third, decision logic gets scattered across tools. The assumptions, trade-offs, and the why behind a recommendation are hard to reconstruct later. And fourth, teams are overloaded with coordination, consolidating inputs, chasing open points, and rebuilding committee materials instead of doing structured analysis. And then comes what many teams know too well, the PowerPoint freeze. To move forward, everything gets compressed into a deck, a snapshot that looks final. But when terms change or constraints appear, the team doesn't just update a number. They need to rebuild the story. That's where time disappears, where version chaos starts, and where decisions become harder to defend. The Convia Sourcing Navigator fixes this by adding a decision layer on top of your existing procurement tools, so everyone works from one shared decision narrative, not 12 versions. You don't just build another spreadsheet, you build scenarios, single award, split award, dual sourcing, with assumptions, constraints, and guardrails captured from the start, so comparisons stay consistent even when reality moves. And yes, AI is built in, right where it matters. It helps you get to strong scenarios faster by pulling the story together early, structuring inputs, making unstructured information usable, and calling out gaps or inconsistencies before they turn into committee debates. At the same time, Convia keeps everyone aligned. Instead of chasing inputs across email threads and slide versions, stakeholders work in the same decision narrative, with open points tracked as tasks and ownership always clear. When a change request hits, terms shift, volumes move, constraints appear. You don't rebuild the deck. With AI support, you quickly reframe the decision, what changed, what it impacts, which options are worth revisiting, and you're back to comparing scenarios in minutes, not days. The result is one shared decision narrative, end to end. Stakeholders aligned, version chaos gone, and governance built in through templates, decision gates, and traceable rationales, so decisions stay explainable, defensible, and reusable. The outcome is practical and measurable. Faster decisions and approvals, less effort and rework, more defensible outcomes, and stronger collaboration with clear ownership. If you want to scale decision quality under uncertainty, let's talk. Book a demo, link in the description.